You will see things north of the Notches in New Hampshire that simply do not exist anywhere else.
We've opened up roads. We're ATV-friendly communities. You can drive to the restaurant. You can drive back to your hotel.
At the foot of Mount Washington and the Presidential Range is the town of Gorham, one of a handful of communities in the North Country that allow all-terrain vehicles to drive on select town roads.
I work at the chamber, and my calls are constantly, well, where can I say that I can drive my ATV from? I really want to do that. I want to drive through Dunkin' Donuts and get a coffee. I mean, that is the highlight of their weekend.
Paula Kinney is with the Androscoggin Valley Chamber of Commerce. She says ATV enthusiasm has totally turned things around for Gorham and other long-suffering mill towns.
We have to reinvent ourselves. So we turn to the natural beauty of the area. The hotels are busy, the restaurants are busy, the stores are busy. So there's that trickle-down effect.
Gorham is the southern gateway to a vast 1,000-mile ATV trail network called Ride the Wilds. The central event of the year, the annual Jericho ATV Festival. The event is held at Jericho Mountain State Park, which features more than 50 miles of ATV trails.
That started off 10 years ago with about 500 people, and last year we hit 8,000. So it's amazing.
Some who come to ride in Gorham are now looking for second homes here, and property values are on the rise.
We're trying to buy a house and we keep losing them. Keep getting outbid. The market is on fire.
Jack Jennings moved his Road Hog barbecue restaurant here from Vermont, attracted by what he saw as a town with a future.
We started looking around and we said, God, the ATVs, that's where we want to be.
No question that ATV mania has been a big boost to the economy here in the North Country. But in Gorham, there are those who say it is time to tap the brakes on this runaway success.
It's to the point where you wake up in the morning grinding your teeth knowing that for 12 hours or so you got to put up with that noise, especially on weekends.
Sandy Lemire lives near the ATV trailhead in Gorham. She feels her little house on Lancaster Road is under siege.
We've lost our quality of life here on the street or in town, period. And the only problem with that is it's not going to get any better because it multiplies. There's more and more of them every single weekend or year.
That's why a group of Gorham residents has sued to move the trailhead away from their homes.
You don't leave the city or the suburbs to come north to listen to 96 decibels of vehicles.
Abby Ivanko says the dispute has pitted neighbor against neighbor.
There's a complete disregard for the people living along the roads and trails that have been opened up. Why don't we deserve the protections that the whole rest of the town gets? Yes, people feel abandoned.
It has exploded. We have had growing pains.
For his part, Ray Bergeron of White Mountain ATV Rental emphasizes responsibility to his riders.
We bill ourselves as an adventure rental company, not adrenaline.
He says his UTVs, a larger type of ATV, are noise compliant and low emission. What's more, a GPS system allows him to track his vehicles.
I have the abilities to watch these machines throughout all the trail system. I get harsh turn alerts, speed alerts, acceleration alerts, and if I want and I see somebody out of bounds, at a keystroke I can shut the machine off.
Still, some residents wonder where it will all end.
They're in a place where they shouldn't be.
Dan Clark's primary concern, safety.
Just pulling out onto Main Street from our driveways is a real challenge. The ATVs are difficult to see. They kind of pop out of nowhere.
The state has thrown its support behind the new ATV economy. Meanwhile, the idea of moving the ATV trailhead away from residential neighborhoods remains a goal that seems beyond the grasp of policymakers.
The state is working on that. The town is working on that. They are looking for a happy medium. It's growing pains. We have to learn how to make it work.
The supporters of on-street ATV operation in Gorham say barring the vehicles from the roads would kill the goose that has laid the golden egg. But opponents disagree. Meanwhile, the big annual ATV festival at Jericho Mountain State Park is canceled this year because of the pandemic. Next, it is time to get back down the mountain, but the weather report is not looking good.